Yes, it's doing that will be a move action to sort through your backpack, which causes an attack of opportunity. Then a full standard action to drink it, which also causes an attack of opportunity. Do we need to watch the attack of opportunity movie again?
Yes,
So
we
if
do.
I get
No,
up,
no.
if I
Just
get up, I provoke an
stay down.
Okay. I can't do anything from lying down, can I? Can
You
I
can
attack?
You can attack, but you take a fairly hefty negative to it.
now, let me heal you first. And by the way, this is the new
I'm
rage
just going
song.
to keep playing dead.
Oh boy.
Stop and train.
Jack Churches.
Alrighty, I'm within range of both heavy hitters now, presumably. Actually, I'm going to take a 5-foot step this way.
Which way?
I'm going to take a step to the right.
Take a step to the left.
I was waiting for it. I'm disappointed it didn't come earlier.
Do the pelvic thrust. Drive me insane. So you've just stopped targeting Jeremiah?
That is true.
He's got 16
What do
now.
you think, Frank?
1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 4 of us selected. Yes, there is. And let's see if we can get Ergen up to fighting condition.
Thank you.
Okay, Amulec's healthy.
Keep me conscious as well.
Right. That was good. Well done, Jack. Amulek.
Okay. Who's left?
They're set up for you to take down in a impressive karate movie display.
I'll just go for number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Take out 6 and 10 and then start on 21.
Okay, number 10 dies. Falls into shattered ice pieces. You're not...
Ooh.
Oh, yes, okay. Critical hit. Nice. That's lots of dice.
Ouch. 65.
Jesus. He's got nuts.
65. It's a big number. Kill them all.
Ice Elemental
kill
wipes
them.
away a drip of sweat. Oh, and
That's
then
enough.
until
Kill
he
them all and
dies.
Jack God.
What, it missed?
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, that one was a miss. I
okay.
just rerolled down.
No, well, let's just because I just killed him. How many more have you got left?
2.
Okay, so get rid of one of
Oh.
those ones that you've got left and attack with your final one on the last guy.
Hey. Er,
Okay, you
Alright,
miss. Right. Dinus.
Oh, well, at least I'm not going to get... He's out of range, so can't get healed, hopefully. What's the range on the Wand of Burning Hands, you wonder?
15 feet.
It's plus 5 feet 11? No,
No.
it's a wand, isn't it? So, not far enough. How far can you throw a magic bear trap?
Not that far. I was waiting for that to come out.
Now's a good time for it. I don't think ice spears would do any.
Don't you have magic missile?
I do, so we'll try that.
Okay, so we'll get you to target him. just need to hit the cast button on Magic Missile, I think, or the damage button or something.
Is it automatic? Magic missile? Do I need a hit roll?
No, you don't need a hit roll. It's Magic Missile. It's the beauty of it. Just roll the damage. Or press cast and then roll the damage. You ticked him off. Nice. Okay, the Ice Elemental. Oh, well, steps up 5 feet, so it's straddling over the top of Ergen at the moment, and it punches out at that frigging annoying singing little goblin. Hitting him twice.
Slime. The nickname Slime. Who are you going for?
Righto, Nobby. We've gone through your temporary hit points, and he hurt you a bit. What are you going to do?
Bring it on, baby. We're going to defensively cast. Ooh, what's his health look like? Wounded. Oh, well,
Fire him so that he doesn't die.
yeah. We're going to defensively cast a Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Who am I targeting?
Concentration
No one?
check.
Right, do that, and then concentration check. Looks
Yeah,
pretty good.
That's plenty.
And then we cast Scorching Ray. I don't have to roll that. Then I attack 1, 2, 3.
No hit.
1, 2, 3.
Right. Flames. They don't like flames. Jeremiah.
Oh, hit the down button.
I already did it for you.
Yeah.
So, this thing is, there's only one left.
There is. Yep.
Well, I'm going to stand up, firstly.
Huzzah!
Oh, it makes an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It misses.
Phew.
So you can... Oh, I suppose I've got to get rid of that effect, do I? There we go.
And we shall once again scorch him. Don't have to cast offensively this time, so
You're going to cast offensively and throw in a couple of fucks as well?
that will be a hit. 2 hits. And 3 hits.
3 hits.
Did I target him even? Probably didn't.
No, you're not targeted him.
Target him now.
Oops.
2.
Sorry, hang on, wait. I interfered. You did damage to yourself. Righto, continue. I've even taken the damage off.
So that's 1 lot of damage to it.
And it's 2 lots of damage, 3 lots of damage. It did do damage to it as well. I just accidentally double added it to yourself as well.
No worries.
Down to
Alright.
Ergen.
So I can't rise and strike. I can just rise.
Yes, but if you do, you will get an attack of opportunity.
I'll just play dead.
Okay, Jack Churches.
She's still playing dead.
Yeah.
Alright, does that mean she's... Sorry, does that mean you're holding your action?
Well, the only action I have is be able to stand up, and if I stand up, the thing's going to hit me. So I chose to just play dead and do nothing.
Alright, okay. Suicide Squad, here we come. moving into base-to-base contact with Ergen.
Oh my god! So, it's going
Although
to
you just
attack
have-
of opportunity you, yes. Most certainly. Hang on a minute. Let's get that onto there, and then do one of these, like that.
Miss.
And we hit you. Okay. You have taken...
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, now, if necessary, depending on if we think he's got cast defensively, because I think he probably will hit me again. Casting defensively, going to try and put heal onto Ergen.
Righto. Give me a concentration check. Heal's 6th level?
Heal is 6th level, so it's not. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Flat-footed, flat-footed. No, 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 it's not on that page. Where is it? Where is it on that? Space. SR, no. Initiative, no.
Concentration
Where the
checks
hell?
are with your spells, so you go down to the spells and there's a CC button right next to your cleric line.
Scroll up a bit. Caster, is it CLC that we're talking about?
CC next to, if you go right up where it says your cleric CL12,
The very top of the spell list.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah,
CC.
Alrighty.
So you're after a
Roll
DC
big.
of 27. For fudge's sake.
Something like that.
Alright, it slams at you again, hitting you. 4. Ooh,
Oh.
dying. As Jack Churches reaches down to place heal upon it. By the way, you lose your heal spell.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Woohoo! Nobby gets to raise him!
I'm not dead.
Yet.
I'm just sleeping. Very, very relaxed.
Okay, and damage 1 to Jack Churches because the stabilization roll. Yeah, not so good. Which it automatically does. Amulek, you'll go. Nice. Not for him, of course.
Kill it.
Okay, it crumbles into nothingness as you see your bleeding cleric companion pummeled into Ergen's body.
Let me move up there.
Give me an acrobatics check, buddy.
I'm flying.
Well, then don't give me an acrobatics check, buddy. By the way, you do see from where you are to the northwest that there seems to be some kind of equipment or something up further in that direction. Right, so you move to the side of...
Yeah. And
Jack.
I'm going to stabilize him with infernal healing.
Ooh, nice.
Infernal healing. Oh.
While Snobby's yelling out, "No, slit his throat, I want to raise him." Oh, I love it.
Nobby has learned from this group that that's not a good thing to say.
Yes.
So everyone, Nobby will yell out, "Everyone stand back while I apply customized Gobbo love healing."
Oh, no.
Sounds good. Let's try.
Go your hardest, Nobby.
Right. Apart from a lot of tongue contact, I'll throw
Oh, completely
Well,
mentally unnecessary.
It says I have to touch him, so...
I thought you could do this from range, such was the length of your tongue.
A lot
Oh,
of
well,
time.
yeah, I could do that, but I don't have to. Have I got him in my target? I have, yeah,
Yeah.
alright. So then we just bring him.
Oh, look, you get all tongue-tied and
Oh,
wake up.
in his unconscious state, he really gets into it.
Yeah, he does. Rastal, hello, the god of travel, allows the tongue to travel deeply into his mouth.
So, I'm feeling physically ill. Physically ill.
Traces of green saliva will be left.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's not at all. I washed my mouth out with a potion of cure light wounds.
I think we need to rest. Do we
Firstly,
feel like-
now that I'm conscious, I am going to cast Heal upon Ergon. I do actually have a second 6th level spell, which I chose to be Heal as well. So, Ergon, because I'm a 12th level cleric, receives, hooray, 120 hit points.
Wowzers. That's how much she's damaged.
I know, it's just magic.
It is.
So we just untarget everybody. Hang on, why is everybody... Get rid of Jeremiah. Get rid of... there we go. And here, heal on Ergon.
Wowzers. And she's brand new and shiny again.
I'm going to stand up with no problem, no fears. Heal yourself too, mate.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to dump a cure on the rest of the party if they gather around those people that have taken damage.
Yeah.
You targeting everybody for me, Mark?
Oh, am I? Jesus Christ.
Well, I've got the dice floating in the air. I'm ready to dump them.
Have you? Ah, Jesus.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
have to friggin' do everything.
Well, not everything. Something would be nice. Just yeah.
I think it might be mute you and ban you, perhaps. That'd probably be the idea.
Are we under the impression that we're on a time limit at the moment?
I don't think you are, so...
Well, then we're going back to the mainland, to the little island.
Although,
block of-
she's, if you start moving away, she's going, no, you must move on. They're all
Dinah
right."
should have got those 25 as well. For some reason, he wasn't included.
No, that was your fault.
No, you were doing the targeting. Remember?
I don't know what you're talking about. Your speech is strange and slurred.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. He was targeted now. Sort of. There we go. Now he is. Yes, she starts going, no, the grandchildren are afoot. They're going to take my life.
Good. Now, if you want us to save you, we need to rest.
Ah, weaklings. I knew they'd employ weaklings.
Never mind.
I stuffed that doll way in the haversack.
Oh, wow. I made a chili jam and it's got a bit of a kick to it.
It's good stuff, yeah.
Alright, well, then you're going to head back around the other way. You're not going to go up and look at the equipment up in the northwestern sort of area?
Aren't we going to have a... You said we were taking a rest?
I didn't say that. Somebody
I,
said
I,
Well, Jack still needs a lot of healing.
we don't have any heals, that's the problem.
yeah, he
We gotta
does.
rest.
I have a potion of cure serious wounds.
Jackson,
It's all right. If we're going to rest and I'm likely to replenish my heals, then I'll dump the rest of my healing on myself and I'll be okay.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
Jack's got plenty of heals left.
We need
but
our
Nobby is down to like 2 second level spells.
Oh, and
Well,
it's
get
all
rest.
about you, isn't it, Nobby?
It is.
It is disgusting goblin tongue.
There's something in the northwest you say we see.
It's just a little green goblin showboat.
Yeah, let's go and have a look at the northwest. Come on.
We can maybe rest up there.
Utetra. Let's have a look.
It's not middle of a
Okay,
field of
don't worry about moving your map sort of things.
ice.
There's nothing bad up there. Okay, as you head up, you find that there seems to be some kind of camp that's set up in the northwestern area. There's a bunch of bits and pieces and supplies that have been stacked neatly out. There's a couple of bedrolls, etc. And the equipment here is there's ropes, there's packs, there's food, there's water. And it looks like some of this stuff has actually been created for a large creature, but there's a lot of medium sort of built stuff as well. But large, definitely there's a large creature. Somebody give me a knowledge local check.
Okay.
Knowledge. I don't have knowledge local. I'm engineering and
What about a
geography.
survival check?
Bugger.
Engineering, geography?
I don't know nothing about it around here. I went out down to the pub when I was doing that Winter Witch bit.
Okay, yep, pretty much all
Well,
of you know nothing about this stuff. You just go, gear.
What
Paid
about
attention.
geography?
No, local. Local.
What about dungeon?
No,
Knowledge dungeon.
shut up!
What do you
Knowledge.
roll if you don't have that skill?
Well,
You don't roll
And/or
anything
roll.
because you can't.
Uh,
Right, so you know nothing about that equipment at all, because you're all plebs, and you find that amongst that those items, amongst the gear, you find that there's an ale jack, whatever the friggin' hell that is, carved from ivory, which looks like it's worth a bit, and there's also something that
a jack?
radiates magic, and it looks like a salt cellar.
Salt
A salt
cellar.
cellar.
As in salt and pepper shakers.
No,
You
like
Push it. Push it real good.
I'll let Nobby push it real good.
Oh, man.
You said what kind of jack?
An ale jack.
Ale jack.
Yeah.
Like ALE?
Yes.
You drink out of
Yeah, it's like a tankard.
I'm glad that I started recording the second half of this where you all decided to be like cats to herd. That's excellent. Into another man, nothing surely depends. Anyway, the salt cellar, that's got to be something that is olden times. Let's have a look. Ah, freaking hell.
like a room under the house full of.
Well,
If it's magical, I should use my knowledge arcana to
Yeah.
to
Just hang on a minute. I'm gonna
to
find it.
to know what you're finding.
Dictionary. I'm fairly certain it's something like a meat safe.
Okay, well,
So, cellar? No.
No, I think
there you
it's
go.
just
No, hang
a-
on, I've found it in the dictionary. A shaker or dish for salt.
told ya, salt and pepper shaker.
It's like they used to have, my mum used to have one, and they've got little tiny spoons in them.
Well, its vocabulary is reasonably extensive.
And it's made entirely of ice.
Oh, doesn't salt melt ice though?
Yeah, but then it hardens it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'd be a bugger to get that salt out though, with all that moisture.
That's not where we are, is it? I thought we were over on that beachhead on the right.
No, you're up here.
That is a quite impractical condiment container.
And right, give me a knowledge arcana check then, Nobby. Knowledge arcana. Okay, it has a faint conjuration aura. And give me a spellcraft check.
Hey, Mr. Disintegrator.
No,
has got what he said.
that's all right. The knowledge arcana was all we needed. You surmise that the salt cellar was probably used as some kind of magical key to bring its bearer to this dungeon without travelling through other areas of the dancing hut, though it no longer possesses the ability to do so.
Oh.
Um, what is
I'm
the
resting.
Da-da-dum.
No, I was just thinking that we've got some players that have pretty low level hit points, and we've never used this Goodberry oil. You gain a hit point for each application, and we have 8 applications for each of us.
I think Jack will be able to heal us completely.
Ah, but you could all give Jack your applications. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, Dinus is
Six.
really low. Jeremiah, Nobby.
Well, Dinus
Jack.
has only 2 hit points down. Like you
No, I
can,
mean
Just-
this
And
doesn't
if I was
restore the hit
news,
point.
I'd get those.
This gives you an extra hit point. You
And-
gain a hit point.
you gain a temporary hit point.
It's not temporary. It's just nourishes you for a full day, and you gain
Or
1.
is it like through a healing plant?
I don't understand. I don't even know where you got them from.
4 tubs of oils of good berry. I think we got it when we were in that area a long time ago fighting plants. And that lady had a dead cat, or the dead cat.
This was like years ago.
I
What are you laughing at? I remember that quite distinctly.
must have been sleeping through that module.
No, that was the garden. There was a small garden dimension and it had a house in it. And there was a strange woman with a dead cat. The
Yeah.
dead cat was actually
The dead cat, yes, and Evan was with us then, and she befriended the dead cat or something similar.
Something.
I remember. Vaguely.
But we've not used it. If we have 8 applications, that's 8 times 6. So we could get a lot of hit points into somebody.
Yeah,
They
that's
could gain
what
hit
I'm
points.
saying. You could give them to Jack Churches and he could heal 48 points.
Or we could keep them for a time and attack unconscious.
Or you
and
could
No.
you could get the cauldron out and you could stick the berries in it and fill it full of water and stick it over a hot bit and then you stick Jack Churches in it.
Oi!
And you could have you could have
You know,
berry and
Yeah.
cleric soup.
Hey,
Oh,
I vote
jeez.
for tongue down Jack's throat.
yeah, either. Oh.
Do we rest successfully?
Yes, you rest successfully. Although I should actually roll some random encounters, shouldn't I? Has anybody been able to see my rolls tonight?
No,
No.
they've all been shadow dice.
Okay, righto. 1, 2,
That's
3.
too many Wonder Monster rolls. You've got more than
Interesting. Gelfling. Where are we? Let's go down there. And oh shit, that thing's ugly. What's that? Right there. Oh, how am I meant to work this then?
have them run away when we intimidate them.
Well, let's see. Let me just. God, it's weird running a game store. I just turned my iPad on and it said, "Bring in the Hobbit."
Ah,
Oh dear.
that's like a Tasmanian serial killer or what? The Hobbit?
Something like that. No, I promised a guy that I would loan him the Lord of the Rings board game that I owned from a long, long time ago, and you can't actually get copies of anymore. And so,
Is that the one from the 80s? Around then?
no,
Like-
it's later than that. But about 15, 16 years ago I got it. And it's a really hard game to beat. And the guy came in and I said, oh, I can loan that to you. Because he was very keen on Tolkien. It's like you play the 4 hobbits.
Oh, yeah.
And you all, it's a cooperative game, and you actually go through the boards, these boards that flip over and stuff like that, and you actually try to make it to Mount Sauron and throw the ring in, but it's really, really freaking hard to do. Right.
Hey guys, I'm after.
Did you just say you might have to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It might have been mentioned in the magazine one time.
No worries then, Martin. Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.
See you, Martin.
See you later.
See you, man.
Where am I? I know there's this thing in here that I can do with this. Oh no, what are you going to do without the thing that kills everything?
Yeah, good. Yeah, can you wait 5 minutes?
Hang on, I gotta delete him.
Get him on that pack roll before he goes.
There we are, almost. Oh, shit. There. There, that's what I want. Right there. Oh, shit. That's not what I want. I was absolutely certain that was what I wanted. GM. Game Master Guide, where's that? I could, you know, I'm sitting here using technology. I could walk 5 meters or 2 meters and pick up a Game Master Guide and then just flick to the page.
Yeah, good.
Game Master Guide, that's where I am. You're right, I give up. Okay, I'm not going to do the random encounter, it's silly anyway, and it's very random. Okay, so you successfully get through.
Rest.
Yes, rest. Several polar bears
Good.
turn up and you tell them to piss off and they go, okay.
Good. Wonderful. I start spending massive amounts of healing on healing myself up and making Dynas okay, and then resting and then getting all my spell components back for the next day. In the meantime, I've just noticed for the first time since we've been using Fantasy Grounds that I haven't got my bonus spells from my incredibly high wisdom for Jack.
Ooh.
Oh, well, what do you want me to do about it? Jesus Christ. Just add them in.
Go to where you have that CC button.
Yep.
Next to it, there's a magnifying glass.
Yep. Oh, okay. All right.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, but
So I can just...
apparently I have to do everything though, you know.
Oh, if you did something, that'd be good. All right. So, what about the domain spells? Where do they hide? Or just it relies upon you to be honest about such things?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you just put in the totals.
yep. You know, I trust you, Matt.
Ooh,
I trust me too.
no pressure.
I mean, after all, I'm a lawyer.
Well, I trust him, and I'd exchange saliva with him.
Oh. Okay. Grab a drink, people, because I'm going to go and do that right now.
Okay. Good one.
that was quick.
Yeah, no, I wasn't actually grabbing a drink, I was grabbing chips. But there you go. Give other-
Library. Spells. Domain spells. Oh, look at this. Isn't this wonderful?
Only the best for my players.
So are we gonna are we resting?
Yes, we have.
And everybody's healed apart from Jack Churches. Who wears his wounds like a badge of honour.
Delete spell.
He goes, "See, Ergen, I nearly died to save you."
Thank you.
Points as the big knuckle
My
marks that are
bad,
still
husband.
dented in his back.
But he wouldn't have had to have died if he'd take ranged healing.
Like some other really decent healer in the party, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Although I've got to say, got to hand it to Jack Churches, he did a shitload of healing in that battle. And without him, there'd be some characters that would be paced now.
What is your character class, Nobby?
I'm a Skald, which is a mix of a bard and a barbarian.
Oh. That's very odd, being the kind of creature you are.
Hey!
I'm sorry. Goblin? Weird.
Oh, stupid.
Goblins just suffer from bad press.
Actually, they got some really interesting builds of goblins in the Monster Codex.
The Pathfinder Monster Codex.
Yeah,
Pathfinder love their goblins.
yeah, they do. But their
And rightly so.
goblins look cool. Though.
That's right. Hey, Nobby's, look at Nobby's picture. He looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Right. The Grizzled Rider is one of my favourites. Goblin Vulture Pilot. Goblin who controls the sky commands the respect of the tribe due to her ability to drop beehive bombs and other unpleasant items onto enemies.
Oh, that's great. A beehive bomb. That'll keep him busy.
Ah, yes, of course.
Of course.
Of course, that's right. I can't trust you guys. I must have Ray's dead, just in case one of you guys just decides to go and drop off this mortal coil.
That would be nice.
Ray's dead. Don't you have resurrection yet?
Resurrection, I think, is level 7.
Yeah, the best one is the highest level for you.
Okay, Breath of Life, Ray's dead, True Seeing, Flame Strike. I want Cure Light Wounds Mass. That's an off spell.
That Kana the other day.
Did you hear that, Nobby?
What?
He's got breath of life. All you have to do is pretend that you're dying and he'll give you a kiss.
Ah, that's very similar to the goblin spell of Saliva of Life.
Are we almost ready to get going again, or are you still choosing, Matt?
I'm good.
I'm ready to go again. I'm just wondering. I'll work it out later, but essentially what I was trying to work out was how converting spells to cure spells worked with this.
You just... I think pretty much what you do is with your character sheet, you, pardon me, you put the cure spell for each level in as a spell, and rather than casting one of the others, you mark it off as a cure spell, quite honestly. I think it's that simple. Because you got your little circles, and so
Yeah, so you can still have it in your list. You can have as many spells as you like in the list.
Yeah, but as soon as I go into combat mode, it only allows me to see the spells that I have prepared rather than convert. Oh no, what did I click on that?
Prepare the healing spells, one for each of the types you get. Don't feel like you're restricted by the actual numbers of spells you're meant to know, because the healing one's free. Like I get two extra spells as a Skald, but and one extra one at my next to highest level, and I just put it in as a blank spell entry with extra beside it. Am I 17th level yet?
Yep.
Hot damn!
Are?
No.
Uh,
I'm just saying
Sorry.
yes to play with Kevin.
Hmm.
God, that's wicked.
Because he asks all the time. All the time. Oh, you've already got that in there. Look at that. Here I am trying to help you and I screwed it up.
What'd you do? You're playing around with my character sheet, are you?
Yeah.
You are. Alright.
But I've stopped now because it looks like you're actually doing some work, so there you go.
I'm trying to, yeah. I'm also using the Google too.
The Google.
The Google.
Mark, you can see my character's notes.
Ow. Hang on. Notes.
I put a contingent action description in there.
No, I can't see your character's notes. Or is it on your character sheet?
The notes tab on my character.
Right. I should be able to. Hang on. Nobby. Notes. Contingent action. Yes. I can read that.
Cool.
If Jack Churches falls prone, slip one into him.
Yep.
Right. Gotcha.
The old Spitballs Express.
Oh, God.
It comes from the great heroine of Goblin Healing, who was really into phlegm magic.
Mm-hmm.
There is a build called the Sticky Goblin in the Monster Codex. He's an alchemist.
Is the Monster Codex in the website?
It should be.
I can't see it under Bestiary. There's a monster cohorts.
Hang on. Let's see.
Oh, Monster Codex. It's got its own entry. That's why. There you go. Monster Codex. It is there. Goblins. Goblin society is defined by anarchy, cowardice, and malice. So true.
All right, I see what you did there.
What?
Not you.
Oh.
What Mark did to my character sheet.
I accidentally did it. I was trying to be helpful. Monster
All right, that'll work. That'll work.
Codex.
Holy smite, holy smite.
Wowzers, look at that. It appears on my website. Okay, so we're pretty much ready to kill you all?
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, such
Okay, so before we go trumping off, I cast my contingent action. Then I also cast Mass Feather Step on everyone. Which, for the duration of the spell, which is 10 minutes per level, subjects ignore adverse movement effects of difficult terrain and can even take 5-foot steps in difficult terrain.
Wowzers. Everybody's being useful and collegiate today. I don't know what's going on. This is so not like you lot. Okay, righto. So head where you will. Wowzers.
Follow me, oh plebs.
So
follow me, oh plebs.
we didn't try to identify those the magic ale jack and salt cellar.
It wasn't a
Yeah, we
magic
did.
ale jack. It was just an ale jack.
And we did
You would keep
we did
attributing-
identify the salt cellar, and it's of no use whatsoever.
I thought you said it was magic. Sorry, that's what I typed down.
It is magic, but its magic
No.
is depleted.
She's talking about the ale jack.
Unless your
right.
bread needs some flavouring.
Look at me moving everybody, except for Gobbo. Hey? Lazy
It's because
buggers.
Gobbo's a hero in the making.
A hero in the making. Whilst everybody else is just lazy buggers. Make me do it. Gotcha. Oh, Jeremiah. Right. So, let's clear a bit of space for you, shall we? Actually, no, that's about as much space as you need cleared. Maybe that bit there. And
Oh, I also throw my floating lantern spell again too.
Okay.
Dancing lantern. There we go.
An icy ledge overlooks a rocky cavern filled with a foul-smelling smoke. Barely visible through the haze, a jumble of broken stone and debris covers the floor. So essentially, this chamber, you can hear an echo through it. So it's actually fairly large and voluminous.
Voluminous.
Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
And you can see that there's a ledge that basically drops away here that goes down, but you can't tell how far it goes down because of this smoke that covers everything. In fact, the smoke pretty much destroys all of your sight beyond 5 feet. You can only see vague shapes and stuff beyond that.
What a bunch of cowards.
Sensible,
Hey,
sensible, alive people. That's what you call them.
Nobby will start climbing down. Yeah, we'll put his feather fall ring on first, and then start climbing down.
okay.
My
Now, Neil,
father-in-law has a family motto that he did up in Latin, which is "Long life to the swift of foot."
huh.
What started all that chatting, all that laughter? I missed it.
Because we didn't immediately move into the smoke.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, everybody was waiting for someone heroic to pop up
Okay, Nobby slips over the edge.
with a rope too. He gets the rope out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No one's holding it, but that's all right. He's still got a rope out because he can throw a spell for it.
What are you doing, Nobby?
Climbing down. Didn't you say it was down?
Mm-hmm.
Into the fog, into the smoke. Is it hot?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
There's no temperature whatsoever to the smoke, but it is rather
Thick.
harsh on the throat. Give me
Acrid.
a climb check to start with.
Climb check.
Climb check.
Oh, climb check. Oh, die roll. That'll do.
And then give me a fortitude save.
Hot damn.
Nice. You lower yourself down. With that roll, it takes you a couple of rounds to reach the bottom of the cliff face.
A nice pert, round, smooth bottom.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Well, I'll pull
I'll
out.
fly down.
I'll pull out that.
Oh, hallelujah! I'm not
I've got
alone.
a ring of featherfall. Can't I just step down?
You could, yes.
Does somebody want to use this rope? If you don't have a, or I can tie it onto the rope and send it back up to you. The ring of featherfall.
The rogue is the master of climbing.
He is.
So he would have you believe.
Well, you can use the rope, but it's 60 feet. It moves and attaches and detaches, not none knots.
Possibly the mighty healer will use that.
Okay, how you guys getting down?
Matt,
I don't know. Yeah. Don't know. Living on a prayer.
flying?
I have no ability to fly.
No, you just
He's
jump
happy.
off and you fly for at least.
No, that's just falling with style. There's a significant difference.
How far is the drop?
60
Far enough.
60 feet.
Use
Well-
the animated rope to secure you, that's all.
Well, just you could send the rope down, and I'll tie my ring of featherfall on it.
I just figured I'd just climb on the back of Jeremiah, who extends his demonic wings, and we all float down.
It's a bit late because I'm already down.
Well, that was a
That's
bit
what you wanted
selfish
to
of me.
be
Yeah,
there
well,
to talk to me before I went down.
Why don't I send my ring of feather falling up to you? Up, you drop the rope down, I'll send the ring up.
Okay, sounds wonderful.
Okay. Go on, send him up the sapphire ring that has no magic.
Yes, yes, do it.
In a display of complete and utter trust in Ergen, Jack takes a swan dive off the edge.
Okay, so that leaves
Wearing the ring. Wearing the ring.
that leaves Dinus. How are you getting down, Dinus?
I thought I had something like that.
Well, we can do the same thing with the rope.
Okay.
He's a
Awesome.
rogue. His climbing skill will be astronomical.
Mine, no. Climbing's a bloody strength ability in bloody Pathfinder. So I do have a ring of climbing though.
I can send the ring back up for you.
That sounds good.
Okay. So after all that, we managed to get everybody down the bottom.
And
And
now-
Can you
I'll
wipe
take-
all those? Can you wipe all those nasty stuff off my wounds off my character?
why?
Well, no, you rolled
Because I
twice
healed
tonight.
before I rested.
Did you?
Yes.
I didn't see any dice rolls.
Oh, like, oh, bloody hell! You're gonna make me do. I've now set up all these spells for this new day. You want me to go back and retro all of that down, do you?
Stop your bitching.
So we can still only see 5 feet?
You can still only see 5 feet. In fact, it seems to be thicker down here. But
No, we-
I just realised that it's basically 11 o'clock. So we probably had better call it for the night. Or otherwise, Libby will turn into 2 pumpkins.
get a rope out anyway and rope ourselves all together.
Rope
Robbie,
yourselves all together. Okay.
Why are we?
And we're close. I'm not sure if we're that close.
I've got some special Japanese rope knotting techniques for my mate Jack.
Mm-hmm.
They involve saliva.
No, they just involve Hessian ropes.
And octopus and saliva.
Later.
Not good. Not good at all.
Alright. So
Right.
we'll call it there, and I'll stop taping the thing, which, sorry people, I mucked up the taping, but you got the idea. Bye.